What is happening, you big bunch of prolapsed rectums? Today we're gonna do we're gonna take a look at a knife. That's what we're gonna do. I don't like to call it a review because I'm not a reviewer. If I review, I don't know, my reviews suck. I don't review things. I just say, hey, I like this, it's cool, check it out, you might like it too. Right on. So, but before we get into the showing you guys something I like, go ahead and show you guys some things I'm taking around with me today. And we have the White Mountain Knives exclusive Arian in double coral micatra. It's a fantastic little knife. Dig it, dig it. We've also got the Strawberry McKenna, and that's a jazzy little knife as well. And we've got the Captain Harley Creations Ships Captain Kawan, and the Olight I5T EOS, and a Grateful Dead Hank from Mad Pal Clothworks, courtesy of Javon Art. So the knife we're going to be taking a look at is the Asher Knives Full Titanium Spiro with the apple shell. And the knife we are going to be taking a look at today is the Asher Knives Full Titanium Spiro with the apple shell. Alright, this is a pretty banging knife, and I'm gonna go ahead and just give a little comparison real quick. And I am by no means, so the knife we are going to be taking a look at today is none other than the Asher Knives Full Titanium Spiro with the apple shell. And just a quick comparison, and I am by no means insinuating that anybody wasn't keeping their eyes on their own paper during the design test or anything, but I mean, I'm seriously not. I think it's cool because I like both knives, but the Asher reminds me a little bit of the Arian, which, I mean, is killer knife and totally different designs. Like I said, not insinuating anything. It merely raised a question as to why you can pick this one up for $115 and this one is $180 when they are, for all intents and purposes, same dimensions. They are the same materials except for the stainless steel clip as opposed to the titanium clip, which does not justify a $65 price difference in my mind, nor does the amount of overhead that Artisan may have. It does not G-haul with me, and so anyway, but regardless of that little discrepancy, this is a pimp ass knife, and Justin has been progressively just getting better and better with the knives that he puts out, and this one right here is hands down his best, I think, in my opinion. This is the one that suits me the best, even though I do like all his knives. But what we are looking at, y'all, is it is a full titanium frame lock. And one thing I absolutely love about it, there's no flipper tab. It's just a nice, clean, neutral handle design, handle shape. Very, I mean, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's almost generic, which that's cool with me. I like that. I'm not big on all the funky fantasy stuff. I dig these, Nice clean lines, nice neutral shape, nothing funky. Well, you ain't got to get funky with a knife now. I mean, you just make it nice and plain and easy going and enjoy it. But this guy is super thin, but not to the point where it's uncomfortable. It fits really nicely in ye old hand. Does not need a finger choil. It's got a nice sharpening choil, however, and nice stonewash finish on that blade. And speaking of blade, it is in S35VN blade steel, which is pretty dang good for 115 bucks if you ask me. We got stainless steel hardware. The packet clip. The stainless steel packet clip is reversible, and you got a little packet milled out here for the clip if you want to reverse it. And of course, you got to fill a tab that's gonna hold that place if you're not reversing it. Anyway, god dang. On the pivot, we've got a laser engraved logo. I know that does not stand for Alien Killers, Alan Kalalowitz. It stands for Asher Knives. A little don't rest on your laurels type thingy going on around it. Got a nice thin blade stock on this bad boy, and I do. It's right there. Let me grab it. See what we're working with. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like it's less than 100 thou, and it is 97.5 thousandths. See if we can get behind the edge. See if he done good. This might be a little. There we go. About 16 thousandths behind the edge. So slicey, dicey, nicey. It's Jesus Christ, I did not mean to say nicey. It's slicey and it's dicey. It's a slicey knife. It functions very well as a cutting instrument, and it fidgets absolutely phenomenally. I enjoy it. I enjoy the fidgetness, and I am not Jake Bearded Gear, nor am I Zach of the freaking rapidly spinning knives with your eyes closed, because that's just insane. But seriously, did y'all see that? Zach King on Instagram had posted a reel of him like flipping, spinning, all but juggling a daggone knife with his eyes closed. And while it scared me a little bit, it was also a little bit thrilling. I could not look away. Matter of fact, I watched it about 5 or 6 times. Pretty nifty. So if you don't follow him on Instagram, you need to. Cool dude. Really cool cat. Bunch of cool cats on the old gram. But anyway, I digress. Really, there's not a whole lot to say about this knife. You got serviceable blade steel in S35VN. Absolutely perfectly fine, especially for the price, 115 bucks. I would like to see a milled titanium pocket clip, and as it were, it just so happens that our good friend, brother Patina Bridges, posted a picture on Instagram, and he had put one of the milled titanium artisan clips on his Asher knife. So if you so desire, looks like that works. I don't think there was any kind of modifying that needed to be done, but get with old Jared White before you go ordering parts. It's trying to slap them on this bad boy just in case there was some modification that you don't know about and I don't know about, and we cause a catastrophe. Let's take a look at the old fit and finish. The centering is freaking dead nuts on. Dude, I mean, it's freaking perfect. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this knife. Everything is spot on. The machining looks clean. Got a little lanyard pin right day, and a nice mostly open construction. Got a little titanium backspacer back there, which this thing really lends itself to a good bit of anodizing and modding. And this would be a good one to send off to Lindy and Richie and have them work their magic on it, I think. Or just leave it plain Jane, because that's cool too. Nice little jimping on the spine of the knife. It really is just for decoration. I mean, you get a little bit of but you got to really bear down on it, which is whatever. I don't honestly care about jimping one way or the other. I can either has it or not has it. Like I said earlier, fantastic sharpening choil there. You are going to want to be careful, because that plunge kind of goes up a little bit. You don't want to get up into it if you have a fixed angle sharpening system. This thumb/finger aperture has got some nice chamfering around it. Looks fantastic. No sharp edges. There's no sharp edges anywhere on this knife at all. It is smooth as a baby's tuchus. Matter of fact, I was fiddling around with a much higher end knife earlier, and there was sadly enough actually some sharp edges on it that I did not expect, and I'm not going to name any names because that's just wrong. I'm not a tattletale. Mama didn't raise no hall monitor. But yeah, for how much these knives are, I mean, even for $30, $40, $50 more expensive, these are fantastic knives. Like I said, the action is pretty stinking silly. Super light. I don't know the weight. My scale is all kinds of bust. It don't work. It be bussin'. I went to turn it on. It comes on, but you can put something on there 3 different times to get 3 different weights, so don't think that's very accurate. But no, this is a freaking fantastic knife. I'm pretty sure he should be getting some more in stock. I don't see him leaving us hanging on this guy, because I think a lot of people like it. I think he's pleased with it. But yeah, hit him up message him on Instagram. It probably gonna take him a day or 2 to get back with you, just because, I mean, he's a one-man show, and he's designing, he's working hand in hand with the OEM, and he is assembling the knives, and he does all the shipping. And if anybody, for anybody who has bought an Asher knife before, you know that it literally comes handwritten to you from him. He'll be driving around with, the most recent people's purchases in his vehicle, so he can run by the post office and mail them off. He's a busy dude, because he's running a knife company, and he also has a full-time job and a kid. So just be patient with him. Give him a day or 2 to get back with you, but just hit him up and say, hey, you gonna be getting any more of those in? Do you maybe have some of them in that maybe I shouldn't tell anybody about, but I can has one? He's a cool dude, really cool dude. He's one of us, loves knives, as you can see from his Instagram posts. But yeah, Justin's awesome. Asher knives are awesome. Get them while they're hot. But yeah, definitely recommend this knife to anybody who is a fan of titanium frame locks and slim, light, nice kind of dressy carries, or anybody that wants to get a budget titanium knife and maybe either do some modding to it or have some modding done to it. This thing is a blank canvas, y'all. But thank you guys. I appreciate you stopping by and watching the video. I love each and every one of you. And remember, guys, get on out there and EDC your ass off. All right, guys. Bye-bye.